stream here on the twitch.tv/the also live on TikTok at XisumaTT. And we're doing some snapshot testing today, which I am very excited for. We got Spooky Dokie and Decana Heaven in the chat with the bananas. Thank you so much for letting me know that we're live. We'll jump into this world. This is where I had some Ghast stuff, and I think we might kick this one off with doing some testing on the Ghasts, which we did in a recent stream. Yeah, I just had this feeling like we should use the myth-busting world, but then the myth-busting world is for full releases. I don't put that world into snapshots. Yeah, we did some testing on Bedrock Edition of the game already. On the Happy Ghast. I just want to kind of do the same stuff again, and then poke around at some other features as well. So we got our Happy Ghast spawn egg. Let's get some glass blocks. And we've got lots of peeps tuning in. Flob Sonny, Billman, Hero Blender, Under Dales, Striven, Digital Chaos, Orange Chocobee. I am probably absolutely butchering some of the names along the way here, right? Yo, May School, 121 months. Dang, that means it's been a month since it was 10 years. That went quick. Thank you, my dude, for your support and all you do. I appreciate it. Thanks for sorting out the snapshot server as well. It's good to be able to actually do a little test. Kind of see it in action with 4 players, right? Now that's not aligned, but I can give it a little nudge, and then it will. Oh, look at that! And now it's like stuck. Yeah, it's clearly stuck. I could do the same silliness that we did in the other world with like the end rods. I think what we did is we marked out the corner, but then we had to, like, the corner is that block there. So I want the one above. Yeah, that's kind of it. So I sort of want those blocks and this. Huh? That's pinching it on one side. Like, I can get rid of all of this now. Very strange, very strange. Also, if I stand on it, it will perfectly align to these blocks. I love the idea of, like, catching one of these and put them in your base. Like, you can walk across a floor of these. This is a valid floor design. We'll come back to that idea, because that's actually kind of cool. So, blocks like that, right? If I come down here, you can see that I haven't really prepared much for this at all. If I use the fill command, I have a bit of a problem. I think I'll just do it manually. Sometimes it's fun to break and place the blocks yourself, right? So currently, that's all we need. We just kind of want the space to show it off. Oh, look at those little tentacles. We're holding them in place. Making a living floor thing is crazy. It is crazy, isn't it? So crazy. That almost sounded like it tried to say a word. Like, release me or something. Oh, we should check out Ghast sounds at some point as well. Yo, let's get one of these in the hotbar. I think I'll do the walking floor one next. I don't want to sign it, I just want to click done for now. So when it does this, when it moves around, it doesn't look as impressive, but if you're walking on it, it will cardinally align. Okay, so I'm thinking you're going to need like a block to hold it down, which is the thing that kind of sucks. Tentacle ceiling, is that a good idea? Let's get an anvil. Let's get a name tag. Yo, is it Dinnerbone with an underscore, right? Or is it just Dinnerbone? Why do I always think there's an underscore on this one? I think actually it's Jeb who has the underscore. Let's find out. Okay, maybe it is Dinnerbone. This was such a cool Easter egg when they put it in the game. Feels like they don't do little things like that anymore. Maybe there's one N as well. Dude, maybe I'm just terrible at spelling. Without the E? What, like Dinnerbon? What am I getting wrong here? Yo, another JT, thank you for 94 months. No, just Dinnerbone. With 2 N's. I've done this. I've done this. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I thought we did that combo. Oh, look. Oh! I was told, crafty. I was told that this didn't work. Well, you can make a tentacle floor. Wow. That'll combine nicely with my next idea. You had an underscore. I thought I tried it without the underscore as well. My bad. Yo, HeartGamer26, thank you for 18 months. 18 months already? Where did the time go? I can't believe it. Also, the happy Ghast sounds so adorable. Especially the Ghastlings. Yeah, they got a cool sound going for them. Alright, let's go build this floor idea that I've got. So I think I can... 1, 2, 3, 4. I can kind of click on that block to summon in the Ghast. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just kind of need to make sure you got this space around it. Like, I actually don't need all the blocks there. Then you give it the nudge, so you get it, like, in. Okay, then I guess you keep a block down the bottom, which you won't see, so that's fine. This should all be 1 block higher, because the way I'm picturing the floor is that it's made with carpets. And I think string might be useful here as well. Let's try and keep this inventory on the clean side. So if you imagine walking across a room, like, and there's a bunch of tiles like this, you just walk across it, right? So if I go ahead and put string, see, I can't click there. But if they're already string here, what's it called? Tripwire? Then I guess I've got to place the carpet with a command for now as well. Right, now I can break that. But it's a bit weird having one in the corner, right? Like, it would be nice if there was something else we could use here. Why is Xisuma trapping the happy Ghast? Poor baby. Just to do it, running some experiments, that's all. Nothing to be concerned about. And if you can hold it in place, then you can make it into like a wall piece. The only thing is, it rotates, right? It can rotate like this one is. If I go stand on it, then it will cardinally align. So in theory, doesn't this one after a certain period of time rotate? Or is there a difference when it's got all the blocks around it? Yeah, okay, so it can rotate. If you could keep it in a fixed position, that would just be like an awesome way to create like a feature. Let's go cardinally align it and see if it changes again. Like, picture this in your base, just having a wall of glass here. Like, wouldn't that just be absolutely awesome to have? Like, an on-display Ghast face? See, now I'm wondering how long is it going to stay like that for? Try a minecart. Oh yeah, let's do some of those experiments next. So, like a boat and a minecart are the big ones. And other entities? Let's just do creeper. Classic, right? Classic. That's not supposed to happen. Is this different to Bedrock Edition? What are we about to learn? Brain things are happening. If you fit multiple in a hole, the rotation will look cooler. This guy hasn't rotated again, which I find super interesting, compared to this one, where we've got less blocks holding it into place. Let's go ahead and try a boat. Or a creeper. Oh! I think it's on top of the minecart. So in Java Edition, chest boats and minecarts get treated differently. If we put a creeper on again, it'll fall through. If I'm on it, the creeper should stay up with us. Yeah, that makes sense. But then I go away, it gets rejected. Chest boats don't. That's different. Same for the minecart. That's actually different. So I think what we should do is get a harness. Synchronized screaming. Bunch of derps. Right, I'm going to get on top of this one. I guess we can use summon, right? Like, if this becomes useful in survival, you'd create some sort of place. I guess we want a boat. Yeah, there we go. Right, chest boat. 2 blocks above us. It's on my head. Now it's on top of here. Now when I ride it... Oh, we're gonna lose this thing, I can tell. Alright, let's try and be kind. Oh, I can press oh, it's gone. It's gone. I was gonna say I can press spacebar and go higher. Oh, it actually just kind of gave up that time. Anyway, it'll slide off, which is a bit of a shame. If this thing had storage on it, it'd be amazing. My happy Ghast sound wasn't something you were expecting. Expect the unexpected. You want a honey-coated boat, so it's sticky, right? Flinty says you can stand on them. Yeah, you can stand on these. But X, what if you put the boat on a lead? I imagine then it will just be attached to me. Okay, let's do the summon. There you go. But then, if I click on this... Right, now it's attached to me. Hey! We can bring it with us. That could then have a llama in it. It's still there. That could have a llama in it, and that llama could have a chest on it. Now, when I get off, I hold shift. It's still attached. The thing here is just like when you fly to your next location, you need to arrive at a fence post and attach your boat again. It's interesting, but probably not practical. What if there are 4 people? Will the boat stay then? The boat might kind of like get caught between people's hitboxes, but even if it does, it's not necessarily practical at that point, right? Oh, I've just leashed the happy Ghast, which I didn't realize you could do. I need to make notes. I need to write down the stuff we're discovering. So we've learned that minecarts... let me go put these in. Minecarts and chests sit on top of happy Ghast. We can use the dinner bone. to flip. And now we've learned you can leash the happy Ghast. Sweet. What controls do you use to make it move? Same ones you use to make yourself move. Right, so happy Ghast is possibly slightly less happy because he can't go anywhere. Right, this one is no longer aligned. Look. I really love the idea of just it always being aligned the same way. Still, you could have one as a pet in your base now. Can a happy Ghast fly down for another one? Some mobs in passenger tag. I don't know. They'll probably bounce into each other like regular entities do. They twitch out when leashed to a fence post. It might be that it's trying to return to its home location, but that should be the last place I interacted with it. I think what's happening here is that it's just trying to navigate to a block, and it doesn't get reset because like it's continuously trying to go there and it's continuously getting pulled back. That would be my guess. I reckon something similar might happen. Like that is going to pick a location it wants to go to, and then it's going to get pulled back. Or maybe not. Maybe just that one got caught in some sort of bug. It's having a boogie. Hey X, unrelated, but is the art museum only a season 10 thing? I'm sure someone's asked this, but yeah, it's a season 10 thing. Some of you think it's actually dancing. Wow. Could you try riding it with a generic scale set to 0.5? That's an interesting idea. Can I pull this off? Yeah, it's inside those. Probably not. Probably not. And I've got a feeling MC Stacker. It's for. Okay, maybe it will. It's for 1.21.5. I'm gonna summon a Ghast. We know this. NC scale. How do I do that? Need to full screen this so I can see it better. And it's an attribute modifier. Where are the attribute modifiers? I did a lot of that MC Stacker stuff recently. I feel like it should like jump out at me where to go to do this, but it's just not. It's like it's not here. Am I forgetting something? Maybe put it on a. I could put it on an item that applies it to the Ghast. That feels like a really weird way of doing it. Data? It's got a weird data field here. Oh, I see. It looks like because they're switching the MBT system that it might not support it after all. Active effects, main hand, off hand. So if I go like add something to its hand, just a stick. That now attribute modifiers appears. So if I add that and then look for entity scale. Oh, it's not on here. It's an attribute. Maybe. Ah, wait a second. I see. It's all okay. It's all already like on the page. It's not put underneath something else. I thought it was all put underneath something else, like it was in an item. Okay, so now all I do is go to scale and put 0.5, and I get the required code. That took a minute. Okay, let's add that. How does that work then? Do I not need those? Right, I don't need those. That is definitely a smaller... Is it smaller? It's hard to say because it's definitely smaller, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's absolutely smaller. Right, and technically 4 people could sit on this, right? Oh my god, you could totally mess with people using this. Let's go ahead and let's make one with an even smaller scale. Let's just go for 0.1. Let's get comically small for a second. Yo, oh my god, little guy, you are mental. Look at this mentalist. Oh my god. Oh, it's like I'm pooping one out. Now, it almost looks like you're moving faster, but it's not. It's about the same speed. Yeah, he's a plushie. We've got a Happy Ghast plushie. So yeah, it looked like it was moving fast, but that's because it's hard to click on. So if I spawned an even smaller one, it'd probably then like whiz around like it were a bee. Like that thing looks like a bee now. Oh my god. We've got to summon a bee next to it. Yo, get over here, buddy. I can't even find it. Yo, over here. Check out your new best friend. I've got to leash this guy, haven't I? Huh. Oh my god. That's cursed. That is a cursed image. Hang on, I want to get a screenshot of this. Get a nice old... Like when I go this way, that's kind of alright. And then I go this way. Come on, let's get a nice screenshot. There we go. Okay, I pressed F2. There'll be an image there. It'll definitely feel a bit odd. Maybe if I leash them down here and then look at them. Like you want them to like fly up to a position where they're next to each other and the scale looks completely wrong. Should we do some more productive testing? This feels a little bit unproductive. Like we wanna learn some things about the Happy Ghast. You're dying from laughter. I'm glad you got a giggle out of it. Yo, the 9 gods, thank you ever so much for 110 months. That is incredible, my dude. I appreciate your support and hope you keep enjoying these streams. Can I make them bigger? Yeah, I can. This is so very productive. It's producing laughs. It's producing laughs. There were some experiments I wanted to do on the dried Ghast. Had a couple of ideas here. You see, I decided to stream today because I don't normally do this anymore. And I thought if I stream it, let's see how that goes. Because I used to goof around with new features in testing worlds and stuff a lot. But then they started like explaining things a lot, which kind of took the impetus out to like experiment. Oh, this gave me an idea, right? Like, if you put something like this on a 20-minute timer... Should really use some glass blocks here. Like, you could have a little sound generator in your base if you just wanted to hear, like, ambient dried Ghast sounds. And then dehydrate it. You might also be able to detect its growth stage with a observer. I don't know if using commands for this would like set it off, but I have a theory you can test that. If I go into here and look for the debug stick, let's go put a copper bulb at the back. Yeah, this kind of overrides. How does it work? Do you have to? Oh, you just go left. Selected water login. Okay, so that totally didn't set this off, but we want it to occur naturally. So if we just hang out in the area and we see that turn on, it's done naturally, right? I could also do a tick sprint, so... So 20 ticks is a second. 2 times 6 is 12. I think that's a minute, right? And we probably want to sprint for about 5 minutes. Let's just go up to like 7,200. So it's running the game as fast as it can right now. Yo, Bill B2121, thank you for 13 months, my dude. Appreciate your support. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time. Okay, the game is definitely sprinting. And it does! It does. Okay, let me write that one down. Dispenser works on dried Ghast. And you can detect hydration with observer. Next, we'll use a piston on it, which will probably get rid of the water, and a sticky piston it. Move it with a piston. Because it's a block, right? Now, if you can do that, can you break it somehow? Can it be shot with a bow? What other types of, like, block interactions are there that might be of significance? Dude, they should totally add, like, a little Easter egg for shooting it with a bow. Like, it gets an angry face and goes, "Wah!" or something. God, that would be so cool. And then, like, if an observer can detect it, then you can use it for a mini-game. And then Mojang, they're encouraging violence against dried Ghasts. Oh, terrible. How dare they make a game where you need to kill animals to eat food? Like, oh, Mojang. Disgusting. Encouraging murder. This game, it encourages destruction of the environment. You gotta chop down trees to make buildings? Oh, okay. What are you doing with this game? Don't shoot them. Exactly, exactly. There's an old story that I absolutely love from one of the Mojang employees. Actually, I don't know if this is a thing I've talked about on stream or if I just talked about it off. I should probably say no more. No, it won't be a thing that I think at this point will get anyone into trouble. But basically, they were replying to a support email, like a mother or something was concerned because kids were killing mobs in the game, and their reply was like, "You can choose not to kill them," which is very true. You can choose not to. I sound like I'm a Dr. Zeus book. Oh, it's all the rhyming I've been doing, all the timing. Smoky phonics, you know Zix. God, I'm so good at that rhyming, aren't I? I never make up words to make my rhymes schmerds. Yeah. I've got a rocket in my pocket. I've got a piston in my Wiston. What's my Wiston? I don't even know. Right, okay, let me write that down. Pistons, not the rhyme. Actually, I have a list of stuff to check on new blocks. Like bone meal, for example, is a simple one. Yeah, like bone meal doesn't do anything on it. Does it have a color on the map? Can mobs spawn on it? Some of these just, you know, really not worth testing because they're not really related to it. Which kind of doesn't give me too much more to test on it, honestly. Are they affected by slowness? These mobs might be. They're not affected by speed, so it'd be good to know. Oh yeah, the colors and stuff are broken here, right? How is this broken? Like invis. Oh, they all just get like a color. Because when I made my video, I sort of noticed that the potion of invisibility was just like a regular splash one, but I didn't really go any further with it. I was just like, oh, and then I just continued recording. And then later on I saw the bug, and then I was like, oh yeah, and mine just looked like regular water. Now they're all yellow. That looks like a change to me, but I think the best way to do it is to get a custom potion, so I'm gonna go give. Oh my god, the sounds. I guess I want a splash potion. How do I add potion effects to it? Potion contents, add. What are we making? Slowness? Custom effects? I don't know, this is a bit confusing now. Slowness. Right. Slowness 20. For 3 seconds. Probably a bit more than that. Should have that now. It went into the inventory. So yeah, look at that. It's got like an 8-second super slowness. Let me try this on myself. Yeah, that's super slowness. Because they fly, it might have something to do with that. Like, yeah, I don't think it affects them. They're flying. They don't seem to have changed their speed. They seem immune to that. They seem immune. Us chatters need to start a campaign for him to do more in that case. To do more of what? Use the ride command to put snow golems on the Ghast to use as turrets. Ride command. Isn't it mount? Oh, I was using a mount the other day. Okay, okay. So ride at a type equals snow golem. I think that snow golem just died. Limit 1. Mount at a type equals happy Ghast. Limit 1. Yeah, no entity found. Snow golem started riding happy Ghast. Did it? Oh! Maybe it did, and there's just like a visual bug now. I don't see a happy Ghast with a snow golem on it. What if it were that? What if it literally picked that one over there? It could have also picked one that didn't have a harness, which might have caused an issue. Let's try this again. With a happy Ghast and a harness. And we'll add like a distance modifier to it. 0, 20. So yeah, no entity found, so let's go put that there and this here. Yay! Look at that! Now what happens if I just put down... Yo! Check that out! And it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. Chilling out like... Yeah, look at me. I'm hanging out with these champs today. So, what will the snow golem shoot at is the next question. Can I go beyond 4? What happens? Probably not. Probably not. It looks like it puts 2 in one place. Wow. Kill one and ride it? I would have to kill one, wouldn't I? What happens if I kill the one at the front? Oh, get on it! Oh. Wait, am I riding it? Hey, wait. I took priority over a different entity type. So it supports other entities being on it, But when the player gets on, oh, I get to be the priority rider? Wow. I don't think there's a way to equip these without a command, like to get them on, but if there was, dang, that would be cool. Also, I think it then parks the Ghast because it's got like another rider. Dang, I've got to write this down. This is so cool. That is so cool. I'm going to put that on my notes so I can use that command again. That's awesome. Just like Ryanair. Can I get the snow golems on in survival though? That's what I was just getting at. Can invisible armor stands ride the happy Ghast? It's possible. You could do endless tests. I think I like to do tests that are more likely to give us something useful. Yo, Chimera Dev! AKA Dev, AKA Chimera. Thank you for 29 months, my dude. Happy Ghast, happy vibes, indeed. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support, my dude. Imagine a minigame with this. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to fly around. What do they shoot at? That was the thing I was thinking of. Do you think you'll ever be able to mount other mobs without commands? I got a feeling Mojang won't support something like that. Remember, every time you add like a feature like that, you add edge cases, you add more development costs. You know, now you have to make sure that works with all these other entities in the game, and you just multiply the amount of work. It's true of like adding like a lot of features in this game, is that there's a load of existing systems, and so you add something new and it interacts with all of those systems, and then you have all of these edge cases emerge and you have to fix loads of stuff. So if you go and say entities can ride Ghast, then all of a sudden you've got like a big list of entities and they're all going to do funky stuff, and you're going to make like a headache for yourself. I think they attack blazes, right? They surely don't go after creepers. Oh my god, they go after creepers. That's wild, man. We got a snow golem cannon. And then if I want to, right, like I can get on, go park it a little... Wait, I didn't go down. Yo, take that, creeper. Get off my lawn. That's silly. Oh, he's after him now, look. Oh, it's going to get close. We must save the Ghast. But I love this idea. You know what? If you do have another entity on here, it means you get to, like, park the Ghast somewhere, right? And it will cardinally align itself. So, you remember that floor thing that we were trying to do earlier? Like, if I put an invisible armor stand on it... Do I have the tools to do this? Because I have the mods, but, like, on Hermitcraft, not on a snapshot, so... Oh, I think this might be easier with a summon command. Let's go for that. Can you use it to transport villagers? I mean, that would be ace if we could. Okay, I'm going to summon an armor stand. And is it invisible? Invulnerable? No. No gravity. Where's invisibility? Why is invisible? Okay, it's in a different area. Used to those things being lumped together. Right, so we'll go ahead and we'll plop that down. It's here. Then we'll go use that other command. Let's change the happy Ghast distance to like 4 blocks. And then change this one to 2. And then go and change the snow golem to an armor stand. Have you noticed there's this little like glitch in the text where it just like misaligns by a block? Below, what are we? Armor stands. Interesting. No entity was found. Let's up the distances then. That just equipped it. Pretty sure to this one, right? How do I want to test this? I guess if I remove... remove that. Like, if you wanted to, now you could align these with invisible armor stands on. And they'll never rotate. Yeah, I'm not going to do a crazy amount. Well, I'm going to end up removing all of it, aren't I? I sort of don't want to because I want to keep that thing, but then... No! Oh! Unless it got sent to a different one. Wouldn't it be so typical if it got sent to a different one? It really couldn't have because of the distance modifier. I don't know what happened there, so... Does this thing have an armor stand on it? It doesn't have a harness on! Oh! That's probably my mistake. Dang. And it would have been perfectly grid aligned as well. Let's get a harness. Yo, come over here, Holmes. Holmes! I'm right here. So do that. No, look, homie. Oh yeah, it doesn't tempt. It doesn't tempt once it's got the harness on. Holmes, this way. God, look at them all smiling at me. No, I just wanted one! I've got to use a lead again, haven't I? Oh dear. Who knew Happy Ghast could be such a bother? I guess this keeps it close by. Right. That armor stands, and then that command puts it on there. And it stopped. Oh, I swear it stopped moving for like a second. Let's try it with tempt. Let's try it without the lead. Huh. Armor stand started riding Happy Ghast. I'm still holding the snowball though. I don't know. It seems to be something different with this, doesn't it? Seems to be something different. Let's summon, and then this time I'm going to press enter and then do that. Yeah, I don't know. Its glasses are down. That's true. That's true. It's very strange. Maybe it's because the armor stand doesn't have an AI, whereas maybe the snow golem does. So with the snow golem, it gets parked up there. Okay, I saw a suggestion earlier where I was like, that's dumb, but now I understand. Now I understand. I think I understand. This one right here. Ravager, bam. Yo! Check out my guy! Just chilling up there. Chilling like a villain. You know, if we messed around with entity scale, we could just make something really bizarre here. Villager in a minecart, activate a rail to get it on the Happy Ghast. That does sound like a cool mechanism. That does sound like a cool mechanism to get other entities onto the Ghast. Right, suggestions, chat. Throw me some ideas for things to test with the Happy Ghast and Dried Ghast. If not, I want to do some Waypoint stuff. Can the Ender Dragon or Wither ride it? Probably. Like, you know, at this point we can do all sorts of stuff, right? But I kind of want to find things that are a bit more useful for survival or a little closer to survival gameplay, like this stuff over here, right? Happy Ghast riding a Happy Ghast. I guess that can be done, right? And then a Happy Ghast can ride that Happy Ghast. Oh my god. That's kind of hilarious. Might be easier to just summon that in with a bunch of commands, maybe? Be interesting. Oh, do you know what I haven't done the data get thing on this because it might have some different like passenger information than a regular entity because it has 4 passenger slots, right? I think we're seeing that right here. Brain, All of this first bit, yeah, not too much to worry about. That now it's got a locator bar icon. What? But we're not seeing that down here. We're not in... Oh my god, okay. It's adding locator bar info to this mob. Huh. But it doesn't display it. So everything so far is to do with the Ghast. Like, you got Black Harness here. Okay, and then we got another brain tag here, and then we got Pumpkin. So, passengers, there you go. Motion. Memories. Sort of looking for the bit where it repeats. So, passengers. Then you got this motion data. Okay, so after movement speed, follow range, snow golem, and then brain. Where did it start with the last one? Passengers. So it went straight to motion, brain, and then we go for all of that: speed, range, snow golem. So here it is, motion and brain. So that's the second passenger. So there's a comment. Sorry, there's a comma between each passenger by the looks of it. So it's not like each passenger has like an ID or something related to the one that they're in. It just supports multiple passengers by putting them in commas. Huh. Cyber, thank you so much for 34 months. Is the locator bar icon MBT info added to every single entity? Let's find out, my dude. I think it's time to move on to waypoints, right? Thank you so much for the resub, by the way. Let me check chat, though. You can go invisible. Oh, hang on. Okay, a question about going into the water whilst riding the Happy Ghast. That's a good one. Player on Parrot, Parrot player on Strider, Strider on Happy Ghast. Yeah, you can stack things like that. Does that mean you can put any mob on locator bar? Yeah, that's kind of like one of the dealios about it, right? Is that all entities can be on it. What are the... Oh, that's a really good question. What are they like when they interact with wind charges? Let's go find out. Ah! It's like, you know... Wait a minute, don't they have, like, no panic behavior? So it sort of tries to move away from the wind charge. I think what you're seeing is the wind charge moves it slightly because it doesn't actually have panic behavior. So if it continues trying to go to the same location, yeah. That's why it sort of turned away and came back to us because... There you go, right? Like, it gets pushed by the wind charge and then it will continue on its path. I'm going to write this down. That's a cool discovery. Let's go ride it. If I can. I probably can't because it's full of armor stands. Unleash the... Wait. You are unleashed. How are you unleashed and staying here? This I don't understand, people. It is time to descend into the depths of a watery hell. Whoa! Oh, dude, we shouldn't get dismounted. We should be able to go underwater in the Ghast. That would just be so weird. Like, underwater Ghasts, man. Can you imagine it? Just... Look at that. We can keep them entirely underwater. Will it drown? This is why I do Minecraft science, people. I want to find out what stuff drowns. Just like I did with the cats when I was a kid. What? Jeez, that was dark. I never tried to drown a kitty. Don't, please. Let's bring it out. Okay, so Happy Ghast can drown and the player gets kicked off. Look, I like dark humor. Don't give me the opportunity. Don't suggest drowning a Ghast and then complain when you get a horrible joke about drowning. That's so grim. It is. What if you put water breathing potion on it? It'll probably override it. So you can drown the Happy Ghast, kicks player off when too deep. I really like the idea of just being able to take them on an underwater trip. And if they drowned, like, you, the player, would have to bring potions, right? and keep them alive underwater. Considering they need hydration from water, it's like interesting. I sound too nice to crack a joke like that. Oh, you don't know me. Gosh. You don't know me. Oh, test the regen. So you're saying, like, let them drown, but see how much they can take? God, you are... Oh. Some of you are moaning about that joke I just made. I do know you, says Cardi Craft. Trust me. This is a one-way relationship. You do not know me. I say it a lot. Parasocial relationships are a real thing. And it died. Yeah, I was just thinking, we could actually see its health bar when we are sitting. How is it that I've not really, like, paid attention to that? I feel like I haven't paid enough attention to that. Is it only because it started to take damage that we saw its health bar? Okay, no. So why did I not see it a second ago? I think it's because I got immediately dismounted. Oh my god, why are we drowning these things? Right, let's do that again. Let's watch those hearts go down, people. I feel like actually getting a water breathing potion out here. This one has a different entity scale, doesn't it? It loses a heart at a time, and it is yet to actually... Oh, and I missed. Did you notice it didn't get any health back during that process? Like, not a single bit. These Ghasts, like... Why did you give me a Xisuma, man? He keeps taking us to the waters. We keep disappearing. Time to make it rain? Let's try that. Let's try that. And I got my little potion ready. Okay. I'm gonna go up now. Yeah, okay, and now it starts to heal. Let's try and get that. That hit it at the back. That was... Oh, that was some good thinking. That will probably last a lot longer. Yeah, let's switch to standing. Does it take drowning damage if nobody is riding it? Probably. You know, you can come up with so many edge cases, right? No, water breathing doesn't seem to affect it. Interesting. Wait. Oh, it wasn't quick enough. Do they get affected by frostbite hypothermia since they are snow-based mobs when submerged in powdered snow? Probably. That's a good point. They do have a relationship to snow. So this one right here can become a victim. Set block. Let's go to 64. And then just put powder snow. It's there. It'll start. Oh, it's shivering! Yo! Oh, you're getting the shivers! Oh, that's so creepy and sort of cute at the same time. So, oh, you poor little thing. Let me give you a hug. Okay. Yeah, this is just so crazy. All right, I think we've done our happy Ghast testing. Do wardens attack you whilst riding them? Probably. Probably. Xisuma, who do you personally recommend to watch during the charity stream weekend? I'm struggling to pitch one specific to watch. I would say Scar's got the main event stream, and I think Scar's going to be covering other people's events and jumping around a lot. So that could be a good shout. But if you look at the schedule, you know, like there might be certain events and things that you want to tune in for specifically, right? So probably, you know, have a browse around when you're watching. If two people are live, go see what the difference is between different streams. Wait a minute. Is it like not dying? Right, I want to time this. Just took damage. Where is its health? You can actually like specify, I think, a tag like that, except is it called health? Or do you have to put something onto it? Like, we've got brain. Is that how it works? Oh, you do it like that. Yo, it doesn't actually take damage. Wow. Secrets. Secrets. So if you wanted to create a noise generator with a ghast, you could, like, trap them in powder snow. I don't know what's going on. Wild. What happens if it's hit by lightning? I love these questions. We can't get away, can we? I think I actually want to use execute here. Execute at the entity. Summon lightning. Now that's the bit. At summon lightning at the same entity. No. Or maybe that's what I should have started with. Maybe you need to do as first. So, like, execute as Xisuma. Summon lightning bolt at the entity. No. What if I just use these tags? No, I think it's the at bit that doesn't. Hang on, let's get rid of all this. Let's go back a step. I think it's the at bit. Or as? In, on, run. Oh, okay, wait. So, let's start again. Let's execute as the entity. Then we want to run a command, summon, lightning bolt, and then relative to that entity that's summoning it. Okay, and then I do my health commands. And it took damage. Right. So it takes damage from lightning strikes. Although, is it getting it at the entity or is it getting it at me? Okay, so when I do that, it's actually at me. That's weird. Execute as this entity, run summon. But it's relative to me, so that doesn't work. There's a way to use this where you execute it as like the selector or something. Add an at S before the run. Wait, let's go back a step. This bit. At selector run. Now it got hit by it. Now its health is even lower. It's just a little torture chamber over there. Poor little Ghast. Yo, Lorex Librarian, thank you for 15 months with the Prime. Appreciate using the Prime on me, my dude. For those that do not know, a Prime subscription can get you access to the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, our Patreon server. So can a gifted sub. So if you ever get gifted a sub or you got Prime and you want to come check it out, you're more than welcome to. You can hook up your account to our server. Hilma, thank you for the nice message. I think I read the same one earlier. We love science over here, says Maddie. We love science. Does that Ghast spawn silverfish if it has infesting? Yes, it would. So to make this experiment even... Oh, wait, I see what you're saying. It's like a... Oh, no, it's not actually taking damage, is it, right? We might kill it. Let's go and get a health potion. Health potion 2. Enjoy that. Okay, so... When I do the lightning... It's not... And it died. It should have... Shouldn't it have spawned mobs when it takes damage? Seems like it doesn't work with infesting. Huh. Am I getting infested by the... Good idea. Yeah, I was getting infested too. Do any pots work on it? There's a lot of pots we could try. But, you feel like no potions work on it. I guess, you know, I threw some health potions at it and it looked like it... Yeah, we've still got one somewhere in this world. Okay, so I need a happy ghast egg. Then we put the harness on it. Let's go damage potion, right? So yeah, I feel like that's not even hitting it. Yo, come back. I think you're right. I think it's immune to potions. It's basically immune to all potion types. Didn't work with speed or slowness. What other ones produce a noticeable effect? Invisibility, that's a great test. Because you'll immediately know if it worked or not. We tried water breathing. Everything we've tried hasn't worked. So we just need to check the health of it is the other thing. Yo, that's pretty crazy. Okay, come here. If I look directly down, I can look at you. Data get, entity, this one. I'm not looking at it. Okay, so I need to get a snowball. Look up like this. Health, right? So yeah, it's got full health. Let's grab a bow. Shoot at the sucker. Come back here. So that definitely hurt it. Do the same thing again. It's got 14 health. Grab the regen potion, right? By the way, it's raining, which is kind of ruining the test. When did it start raining again? I guess 5 minutes, because I didn't... That bug still exists. You have to do like clear and then put this in, otherwise it will just start raining. That bug has been in the game for so long and has been fixed, apparently, so many times. It is so annoying. Anyway, what's his health? 20. But the rain ruined that, so... Health, 6. You can see no particle effects on it. Right, so we learned that it's immune to all potions. Wow. Does it regenerate health? Does it regenerate health in dry biomes? Interesting. Biome, desert. Let's head over to a desert, peeps. It's taking a moment. Wow. It's taking a moment. Okay, so we need our happy ghast, spawn egg, look at it, find out it's... I'm holding a snowball! Do not ignore me. See, if you shout, they listen. We're going to get the entity. Sorry, wait, yeah. Data get entity. Forgot to do that bit. Health. Okay, 20. Shoot it. I'm on it. That doesn't work. Right, there's its health. Okay, it's 13. Now we go weather, rain. Alright, we hang out here with the homes. And then we do that. 13 so far. Still 13. He sounds so sad when I shoot him. I know. Doesn't like being shot. What a wimp. God. Happy Ghasts today. You know, when I was a young Ghastling. Oh, wait, what? We're still in the desert. Let's wait a little longer then. I feel like if it does, it might be... Wait, did I click on it with that? No, I didn't do that, did I? How did it regain, like, 1 health? Maybe it has, like, a very slow personal regen. Back in my day, says the most British crowd. Yeah, back in my day. We used to take an arrow to the knee, man. Oh, it's got its own very slow natural regen. Interesting. I think it sort of said that. Somewhere in the changelogs, but man, doing tests really helps you like internalize that, doesn't it? Stop being so... I should use the lead, shouldn't I? I should use the leash when they misbehave. Right, now you're touching rain. 19, 20. Wow, okay. Cool. This is awesome stuff we're learning. I'm making notes over here, people. What was the other one? And that's it. We're all caught up on the questions. Can I send it to the Nether? Probably. What would it do different? Let's see how it interacts with regular Ghasts in the Nether, right? I feel like we haven't done any Waypoint stuff yet. Well, we haven't. It's not just a feeling. That's the happy one. It's got the happy face. Well, they get along. They don't attack each other, that's for sure. Aww. Although it's not moving. Doesn't lose any health. Is that just this one being weird? Is it because you got glitched into a block or something? Yeah, it's inside a block, so it doesn't move. Do regular Ghasts work that way? Oh, they both do, okay. And let's jump on a regular Ghast. Wouldn't it be cool if you could actually jump on a regular Ghast? That should be like an achievement. Just to jump on their head. Like, I could stand on a happy Ghast, why not this one? Well, it's good to know they peacefully coexist. They peacefully coexist with an angry Ghast. Can you put dinner bone on it and flip it? You weren't here at the beginning of the stream. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Waypoints like the mods. No, Waypoints is just the name they've given to the new feature. It's not the Waypoints mod. I don't know what mod that is. I mean, it's kind of like a generic name, so... I think I might have even played a mod pack with the Waypoints mod. Are they affected by the Witherose? Probably. Probably. Like, I guess if I come to the edge... Yeah, they are. It almost sounds like they're making a Nelson laugh. Have we found a secret Nelson laugh? It does! If it plays the high pitch one and then the low pitch one, it's like, ha ha. Osaka78, thank you for 12. Sorry, 71 months. Goodness me. That's a crazy amount of time. I appreciate your support. Peeps, if you haven't done so already, get hydrated. Drink water. Oh, some of you saying it sounds like Marge. Yeah, I can get the Marge aspect, totally. Right, I think that's all we're going to do with the Happy Ghast. I think everything we just tested on it also applies to the Ghastling, because it's the same mob, right? Just a baby. I doubt there would be code that says, like, oh, potions work on a Ghastling. Let us now mess around with some waypoint, waybar. What are we calling it? Waypoint. It's called Waypoint. Waypoint stuff. It'd be kind of handy if I had a second player in the world, which I can do. But as we learned a moment ago, let's go grab an armor stand and then let's get like a creeper. Data, get, entity. That does not have a lot of information, and I do not see any... Yeah, locator bar icon. There it is. There it is. Locator bar icon, alpha fade, distance near, and then near alpha -1b. So, I need to go open up the changelog for this, which I didn't do, strange enough. Minecraft.net. Let's go check out that snapshot article. Okay, so you've got a waypoint command, you've got attributes. Now what I'm looking at here is locator bar icon. Is that expressed here anywhere? So they added a version command, a data pack create command. Okay, I won't list off everything, but I'm not actually seeing this locator bar icon. Let's try locator underscore. Yeah, there's no locator bar icon as it's described in the tags. So we have the game rule, then we have attributes and a waypoint command. That's really weird that this specific terminology isn't there. The alpha fade stuff, I think, is. Kind of feels like I'm seeing half of this written out, but not all of it. Or at least the first bit. Wait a minute, is it like reacting to where I am? No, those values aren't changing based on me. Okay. Let's try this on a creeper. Well, I don't think I need to now, but do that. Also, if I then go locator underscore bar underscore icon, is it creeper has following entity data, alpha fade, near distance. Yeah, okay, so we can see stuff like that. Now, I don't have a bar on me, so I think there's a way in which you can bring this stuff up or like apply it to entities. Let's say we list our waypoints. One waypoint, me, okay. So then we can modify at E. So I could probably turn them all on. It doesn't feel like the command doesn't... Let me have a look at chat. What's chat saying? Because some of you might know where to go from here. Like, is there like an on-off for all of them, or... You think you need to use entity selector on the entity? So modify entity selector. But I guess what I could do here, if I were looking at the entity, so let's go modify. Now we can select that entity. We can do color and fade. So what happens if I give it a color like green for creeper, right? And then that's the end of that. You can also do a hex color. Waypoint color is now green. Color, yeah, so it just added color, but it didn't change anything else. What if I do this on me? So what if I'm the entity? that we're going to scan for. So near distance, that to me looks like the same sort of data that we just saw. So this isn't what tells the entity to have that turned on for it or not. So I reckon there might be another tag beyond here. So okay, let's go through it again. So before locator bar, it seems to be the usual. After we have color, then we have def time. Position, fire, attributes. I expect to see like waypoint on off. I don't imagine it'll be that specific. There is also an attribute called waypoint transmit range and waypoint receive. That has values. Interesting. Maybe I need to add it to it. My XP bar is hidden because I'm in creative mode, Callie. Let's go data, merge, I think, entity, and then you put in a tag like that and it'll merge it in. But this is not going to work because I can never translate what they've written. I can never translate this stuff into an actual command that works, but I can give it a try on stream, maybe, you know. So default is 0.0, the minimum is 0, the maximum is 60,000. I guess, like, roll with the minimum? Although I'm not really sure what this number means. Waypoint receive range is the next thing to go on here. So now when I go look at it, I don't feel like I see it there. It's not there, is it? Transmission must be a positive range. Okay, well, let's set it to 10. We're 10 blocks. But anyway, when I do that, I don't feel like I see the data, so I think it's probably nested in something else. I think the location bar stuff just sets how the icon is displayed on other location bars. It does, but like we're trying to suss out how to do something here. The near alpha 1B in the waypoint sounds like turn off. Oh! Okay, but that was the same for both me and it. But that's probably me. Okay, so why is it... Hang on, what's my game rule set to? Use... game rule... Use locator bar. What is it? True. It's currently set to true. Let's get another player in the world just to kind of like confirm something here. Launcher might take a minute. Do creative players get hidden on locator bars automatically? No, they don't. No, they do not. Oh, here it is. I think it's hidden inside something called entity selector, because then it says for selecting entities that are transmitting waypoints, see the waypoint transmission range. Anyway, I guess... Allow commands on, do that. Join. Okay, so... Oh, I'm over there. For some reason I expected to be over here. Okay, so... Let's go check out if the entity data is going to shine any light on this. Data, get, entity... in the sky. Locator bar icon, there it is. Alpha fade, near distance. Near alpha is still negative. It has recipe book information. Just scanning over the rest relatively quickly though. I don't see what it is on this entity Wait, there it is. Look. We didn't have this before. ID, Minecraft Entity Interaction Range, base 3.0. We didn't have this on ourselves. Block Interaction Range 4.5. Maybe it's only when this becomes active. Oh, it's really strange. So it's not inside that info. Maybe I missed it. It just says ID. It's in a bracket. It's like ID Minecraft Entity Interaction Range. It's not called ID. Yeah, it's not called ID. What is that inside of then? Attributes, I think it's inside of. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. So it's inside of attributes. Now, I'm going to get this one to leave, because that seems to turn the thing off. And then, apparently I still have it, right? So if I can get that information into another entity, then I think, where's my creeper? I think we might be able to do something here. So let's say we go data, we were trying to do this earlier, data merge. I think this looks like the data merge, right? Now we know it's an attribute, so I think that means you start with, attribute, and then you've got like to nest like that, but I'm fairly sure that's not going to do it. Yo, I just had the idea. So I think in the log of the game, it'll print that stuff out. So if I go into my snapshot logs folder and get the latest file, I should see this print out in chat. I do. That allows, oh my god, that looks so much better. So still going to be a little bit tricky, but I think this is it. So let's go like that. Clear all that, put the attribute there, and put this chunk. Ah. Now we're running out of, Okay, come on, block time. Come on, block time. Gonna have to juggle some stuff on the clipboard here. Where's the one I just did? Looks like it's disappeared. There it is. All got jumbled up. Right, I'm gonna take that. Put that at the beginning of this. Oh, this has got loads. Wait. There's loads more in here than I bargained for. Before we remove anything, I tell you what, there's only one thing. It's just a speed thing. Let's put a tag at the end, and it's not valid, so that is not the correct way to set this up. That is unfortunate. Or did I miss something? I think I did. There. I mean, technically, the parsing is correct. Can you access it through the slash attribute command? Yo. Oh, creeper's gone. Oh, that means we've got a different UUID to deal with now. Attribute is a command. Oh. Oh, there they are. Yo. Has no attribute. Okay, so like rather than set, we can do get, reset, base. Like, isn't there like a merge thing somewhere around here? Modifier, probably. Let's try modifier. Add. Ooh. ID value. That's weird. Okay. I'll go back to this again. There's no like modifier there. So you say waypoint receive range, then you want to modify it, and you want to add, but then it like asks for a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go back to the like 0.0, 0.0. I don't know. Didn't like that last one. Didn't like that either. Maybe about the dots. Maybe just put them ones. I don't know. Oh! Add value. Is that the end of the command? It doesn't have that, so I can't modify it. How do you just, like, give it one then? Huh. Okay, anyway, so let's go back to this idea. So here we are merging with the entity this information with the attribute of movement speed. We could test to see if this works just by like multiplying that. It's a bit of a weird thing to do. But, you know, got to learn somehow, right? Was it successful? No entity was found because let's just, rather than get the specific entity, because remember that other one disappeared. We'll go at E type equals creeper limit 1 distance 0.10. Except I've managed to press that twice apparently. Close the bracket. Everything else is in order. Well, now it's... Yo, that works! Now it's on my hotbar, look! Oh, so we could use this to target all entities in the world. Also, I'm going to let you run free, homie. Show us how fast you are. I feel like that's a normal speed creeper. Oh my, no, wait, is that faster? Dude, that is faster! I thought it would have been faster than that. That is a fast creeper is a scary thing. And we can still see it on our hotbar. Now, the information that we managed to merge were these transmit, interaction. Oh, that's something else. Entity interaction. There's too much other stuff baked into this. And maybe not as much of what I thought we were putting in. Block interaction range, waypoint transmit. It's only got waypoint transmit. I thought we had both. So maybe it doesn't have waypoint receive because, like, that would be for me, the player, like, receiving, and it's a creeper. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, like, wipe out a lot of this. To the first bracket. ID. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's good. Be sure to name tag him just in case. Oh, so it doesn't despawn. Which it might have done. It's okay. That's fascinating. If I bring another creeper, though... Apparently I've got caps on. Now it's... And it's green this time. So does it just get a random colour? Oh, they just get random colours. Let's do a few at once, because it will only do one at a time, right? And it might not be the one you want it to be. Huh. Oh, yeah, there's a third one. Wow. So it will get a random color when you add things. This is so interesting. Let's put that down. So next thing we want to do is be able to bake a color into it, because then we can have like green for a creeper. Cape, question mark. What about it? I got a cape. I love this cape. I really like all the new cape designs, but because I got such an exclusive club cape, I'm always going to wear it. That being said, it's not a vanity thing, because it like represents being a map maker, which I think is like awesome. It's not like, hey, I've got this shiny thing. It's like, oh no, actually, it like represents a little bit of my history on YouTube, if you like. Like things I've done in the past. I think it's cool. And like technically done very recently with Tunnel Rats. Oh, plug Tunnel Rats. What's he talking about? Go search it. Look it up on the marketplace. You know? Go to my website. There's big text on it. Look, you can go to the link tree. Let's bring it back. You can go to the link tree. Easiest way to get there. Yeah, what's tunnel rats? What's X on about? You can go find out. Easy. Easy schmeezy. Heart Gamer says Tunnel Rats is a very fun game. Exactly. I mean, you got people in the chat telling you what's up. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's an awesome game. Shameless plug. Ah, it's a proud plug. Xseer/attribute works if you actually use the right attribute. Well, what were we trying to do before? Waypoint receive? Oh! And we've learned that this thing has transmit. Okay. Is that why it wouldn't add it? Like, I was just using the wrong one. So here we'll go... Well, let's try and target that armor stand. Zero, 10. Fortunately, that didn't work. Base 6, like, it's hard to say. It's like, what are these? Wait. The ID and value. That is probably what should be the 6 or a 1. What is the ID? This stuff is in the blog posts. It's just so tricky to decipher, I find. Waypoint transmit range. It doesn't have an ID thing written down. Wait, just write base. Maybe that will... It lets me to... Dang it! I thought... Wait, yes! It popped up a second later. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, is that just a creeper? Well, what is that? That wasn't there before. I think it's that. I think it really is that. It's just... Wait. What did we do? Transmit range. I go 6 blocks away and it disappears. Whereas... Wait, this isn't 6. This is like a mega number, isn't it? 60E7. That's like a hexadecimal for 6 billion or something, I think. Or 60 million. That might be why. So we could still modify this again. Oh my god, we are learning things. We are learning. I love this. Let's go change it to 12. Now, it might be that we're not overriding it anymore, so I'm going to go and do that. Got a random color. 12 blocks! Oh my god, this is so cool! Okay. Right, I'm going to... This is going to help me show off all the stuff, right? That's the diameter of a Minecraft world. 60 million. Wow, okay. Now, what about... Is there a minimum? Is there a minimum? Like, we've learned to do base on that. Apparently, default minimum and maximum are a thing, but we just did base. Base. I can't do it like Adam Neely. Base. I've got no bass in my voice. Honestly, hearing Xisuma get excited when something works makes you happy. I'm glad it does. What about the fading? Can you control that? I mean, this is for the waypoint command, right? Hang on, let's go back to this because this was using attribute directly, right? This was using data merge. There is entity selectors on waypoint modifier. The thing here is that that's for colors and fade. So let's go back to the waypoint command, right? Like waypoint list now should show creeper, armor stand, and a Xisuma. And a creeper. So we've only got 2 creepers roaming around with us still. Interesting. Okay. So then let's say we go for modify. At a type equals armor stand. I don't think it'll let me get away with typing just that. No, it never does. I maybe don't have to put distance on it, right? So like color. Oh, here we go. Yo. We're learning it. Then we can go hex. So if I go like this should be white. Yeah. Pure white. And then the first channel is like red. let's find out what the second channel is. Green, and then the last channel would be blue. Right. Oh, we are getting through. Okay, let's back up a second. Let's grab this stuff. Put it into command blocks. Probably tidy this all up later. So that's our color hex. Yeah, we'll put hex there. We'll put this one will be color, so that'll be gold. Oh, so you type hex and then put an existing parameter. Then you got color reset. So what happens if we just reset it? It goes to like a default color. Okay. So that's like the default color. So that was hex. And then this one was just color. Dang. Discoveries are being made, peeps. Discoveries are being made. Also, DJ Eccles, 77 months with the Prime. Thank you, my dude. Thanks for your subscription. 7 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. I've been sucked into this command stuff. I've got the commands on the screen. Next one we're going to do is fade, I guess. So over here, we're going to go fade now. We can reset the fade. We can do a start, alpha start. Oh my god. I need more information. Arguments. Fade start, fade end, alpha end. Start is the nearby value closest to the player. I feel like I don't get that. But maybe we just try. So, can I put a number here? Like, is that the number of the first thing? I think it is. So, let's read it again then if they're numeric. Set the fade out effect for waypoints. Fade start, alpha start, fade end, alpha end. Handle the starting / ending fade distance and alpha opacity. So, the alpha opacity thing, I mean, I don't know what to expect here, but let's say... Okay, I'm gonna put in like a half value on the alpha. I just have a feeling. Oh, they probably need to be like different to really get what's going on. I think the alpha, because it's the same each time, that's its opacity. Right. And we made this thing one block, but that feels to me like the 12 that we set earlier. So fade start and fade end, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it will help if we put in like different values there. Okay, let's try changing this to like 1 and 9 or 8 apparently. So I was sort of expecting the opacity there to be a bit different at each point. Maybe like 1 and 9 this way, or maybe they need to be values above 1. That's not really changing much, is it? Alpha is the opacity, not the block distance. Well, maybe that's set by this. Like, I don't know what order of things happening here is. So let's change this one to like it starts at 12 and it ends at 3. I don't even know. Like maybe it needs to be the other way around. The lower number needs to be first. So let's go with like 2. Just, you know, a low number and a high number, right? But there's no. I don't really get what this fade is. So now let's try that. Oh, interesting. Can't go higher than 1. Can this one go higher than 1? No. Well, there you go. So I had the right instinct with the opacity thing. So we set them both to 1. Can we get full opacity? Let me go change the color. Right, we've got a... That's not the bright blue we saw before. So this alpha thing... What if we put zeros on the alpha? Will that make it fully... I feel like we've lost that transparency. We're just getting something in the middle. Oh my god, I haven't been activating it. For how long have I not been... Oh my god, we've got to... I've just... Oh. For how long have I not been activating it? Right, I've just totally invalidated, like, the last however long of doing stuff. I think, though, we just learned that... I think we just sussed out the alpha channel thing with that one little experiment, right? So, now I'm going to go 0.1 to 1. Activate it. But here, I'm not particularly... Oh, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Okay, so end, of course. Okay, now start and end makes a lot of sense. They usually... like... This is a weird thing I struggle with, I've noticed, is... Sometimes it catches me out with, like, when they say clockwise rotation. But then I'm like, clockwise from whose perspective? Usually it's from your own, right? So when you've got a system that has a start and an end, it's like, does it start with me or does it start with the armor stand? Is probably what I'm thinking. So the full transparency of that thing is when we're closest to it. So it starts with the armor stand and not with me. Which is probably the logical way for it to be. Now, the next thing we've got to do is this distance thing. So we're going to make it one block on both now. Now, as you can see, the range of that thing is 12 blocks. So that defines when your waypoint bar comes up. That's curious because that can tell you something's in the area, but not until you're close will you know where it is. Wow. And then you can just about see the little fade thing coming in there. Wow. Okay, I get it. So... Oh my god, there's so much to unpack from this now. So much to unpack. I think I need to take a few notes. I think maybe I'll take notes after the stream. Okay, so let's now change that to 10. And now it fades over like 10 blocks towards the thing. That's super cool. That's super cool. So a ton of customization can be done with this thing. Now the other thing you can do, let's say we were to generate a structure, right? Let's put an outpost. Oh wait, structure. Let's put one of these here. Add for distance. What's this going to target? Attribute at. Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm going to go put an armor stand in here. We can make it invisible. We could use a different type of entity. When I use this command, we're going to make that value, like, huge. Okay. But that's all we're going to do. Now we can see it. And then we can run the modifiers from these commands on it. But wherever I go in the world now, like, yeah, that's highlighted. Color. So I can take this command. Come over here. And type black instead of gold. Oh, except it didn't get this one. Interesting. Does that have distance on it? No. So we need distance on it. Okay, that's now black. So, like, you could have a structure if you put an entity in it and put the right data on it. You know. Now, notice how this other one here that we just turned to black is, like, zoom in and out with the alpha. So if I were to target that specific armor stand with the fade, you can make it so that, like, it slowly fades in as you get closer to it, which is just crazy, like the one on the side here is doing. That's so cool. Now we understand the ins and outs of this. Just use @n instead of e. Oh, Callie, was it you? Someone pointed using @n to me the other day, And I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot about that selector. Okay, at nearest. That is definitely handy to know. Alright, I think the next thing I want to do is a bit of silly. This one here. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna make this thing like, you know, 300 blocks or whatever. That's 200. Let's just make it 700. I don't know. Big number. Bigger than that. Okay. I'm going to come back here to the entity. And this time I'm going to go at A. There's going to be an issue here. Maybe limit 1. It's okay with 2. Okay, maybe we have to nest what we're doing here into something else. So let's go execute. Kind of want to we want to run, but we want to do it at everything. Attribute. That's kind of the end of the command, right? No, maybe not. It still wants to do... Okay, let's do at n, the nearest entity to wherever this runs from. So now we want to come back and I think try and target every entity. At E, then run can be next, right? Yep. So now it's going to execute at every entity, run attribute the nearest. Oh! Look at my hotbar! Dang! Dang, what did we just do? Oh my god, right, crazy. I'm putting that on my clipboard. That one's getting set. That is interesting. We have a waypoint command. We want to do the list. And you can see everything. And they've all got colours. Oh my god. No, they don't have all the colours. What am I on about? The armor stands have a black colour name. The other mobs don't. Yeah, they get assigned random colours. And then as we move around, we can see where they are. Piggy, you are on my waybar thing. I think you are the blue one. Oh, look, you're the one that moves between the others. You're the purple one. Huh. Yo. Iron Golem is here. Iron Golem is the red one. Down there. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Are those waypoint colours overruled by team colours, or do they overrule team colours? Oh my god, you're coming up with the questions now. You're coming up with the questions now. Let me go make a thing. I made a note. Right, let's try and stack something onto that we just did. We're going to run team. I kind of need to create a team first. So /team. Add. Team name mobs. Display name mobs. You can add like color and stuff to this, right? So modify mobs color. It's going to be gold. They're now gold. That's my favorite of all the Minecraft colors because it's basically orange, or the orange that I like. Okay, now we go back to our mega command from before. So we go to that, we go team join mobs and then at nearest. That should do it. I could separate them out by type. Now the color didn't override. Interesting. Color didn't override. I got to put these things into a list. Color hasn't overridden. So what is it that lets that happen? Because it's in the blog somewhere. I'm sure there was something about teams in the blog, team colors. What does chat say? Chat, throw some tips my way. Run the command again to update them. Is that like a bug? Like, maybe it's a bug you need to relog, but, So, you got color, like, hex, reset. It doesn't actually mention anything about teams. Oh, run the team coloring command again, that one. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be it. Execute as at E. Oh, right, interesting. That's an interesting method, Risky. So let's do that. Slash execute as at E team. Don't press the wrong key. Team equals mobs. Doesn't auto-complete that. Run waypoint. Modify color. No, modify. I think you missed one there. That's fine. Interesting. It says they're all gold now, but not here. Unless it targeted one mob, right? Like this might target one mob at a time. Like what if I do at all? That doesn't seem to be it. At S for self-reference. No, still not. Let's go back to E instead of A. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is cool. I'm getting that. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. This is so cool. I love what they've done with it. I love that we've taken the time to learn this stuff, though, right? Chat, these are your minutes now. If you have a message you want to put in the chat, now is your time. I got no more noises to read. Let's just have a moment to communicate. I think I'm going to do this more often in the future. So let me know what you thought about it. If you've got any questions, let's put them in. Are the waypoints that are closer on the top or the ones that are further inside the bar? What are we saying? Ones that are closer to the top. That basically it's the way that I'm facing, right? And then the up and down arrow is about like if they're above or below me, which that one there, as I keep looking up and down, is changing a lot, which is kind of odd. Oh, that's actually when I'm in F5. So maybe this thing gets a bit tricked out in F5. When I'm facing... Okay, we found a bug. We found a bug. Very cool. Feel free to mess around with these things more often. I think I will. This makes so much sense to me because something about streaming gets me very well, actually, it makes total sense as I say it out loud. When you do a live stream, like you're doing this one thing. When I do other stuff, it's like my computer's full of distractions. Someone messages me. I look at my phone. Now I'm browsing YouTube videos and clicking to add later. Like, what's going on? You get very focused on like the task. So all we've done the whole stream is stay focused on the task, and I think that's really helped me actually dig into this stuff. Plus I get a little help from all y'all. How does someone get selected to join Hermitcraft? Basically, we go around knocking on doors in the neighborhood, asking people to put their name in the hat, and then we shuffle up all of the names, which is a lot because, you know, we're spread out all over the world. We put it in a giant tumbling machine. And then we pick out one name and we're like, oh, you can join. And, you know, isn't it crazy that, like, Smallish Beans and Xisuma, out of all those names, just happen to get picked? Crazy. What's my opinions on crows? There's a murder of them. You've been doing this instead of math homework. Hey, still do your math homework. Get smart. Take school seriously. Can you add an entity to multiple teams? I don't know. Is this going to be a YouTube video? Yeah, I think I'm going to make a follow-up video. There's definitely like loads of interesting stuff here. The locator bar will be interesting in UHCs. That is definitely something right there. Let me make a note. I like that. That's interesting. Do newly spawned mobs get a waypoint? They do not. You have to add them. Do you know who will do the snapshots while you're away, says Nadav. Who said I was going away? What's my opinion on Magdalena Bay? That's the first I've heard of it. Smallish Beans has listed his Hermitcraft account for 5e £15. I don't know what that means. Have I tried Vietnamese food or Asian food? Yes, I have. I like it. This would be really nice for locating your horse when it runs off. Yeah, that's true. Do you think crying is a bad thing? If not, why? No, I don't think crying is a bad thing. I think if you feel like crying, do it and let out your emotions. With respect to team interactions, would a team with sea-friendly invisibles on show locator icons for invisible pumpkinhead players? I don't know. Like, I'm done with testing for today. Do the waypoints show up on maps? Oh. I'm done with testing. I'm definitely done with testing. I do recall seeing, was it a blog post or something somewhere, like had the waypoint stuff with maps. Maps look blurry. Huh. I think that they don't. But because all these entities have got to be near to us somewhere, right? So, go over here a bit. Like, what's the chance they're all clustered up in this area? No, they don't appear on maps. But I'll make another note about some of these things. Let's see. Joel said he would sell his Minecraft account for £5 million. Yeah, I mean, that's some life-changing money right there. If someone offered me $5 million for mine, I'd go on then. What's the worst that can happen? What is my favourite movie? Oh god, let's not get dragged into another discussion. What's my favourite part of the new Snapshot? I think I like the sounds that the Ghasts make. I think they feel nice. And I really like the dried Ghast. He's like ugly cute. Waypoints are still a bit confusing, but you understand it more now. Cool. Right, anyways, I think I'm going to have to wrap it up now. I hope you've been entertained and had a great time. Let's go find someone to raid, to do a riggedy raid. I've got to press buttons now. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I think I'll do some variety streaming for the next couple of days, and then we'll be on Hermitcraft for the weekend, doing pre-streams. I'm going to send you over to Joel Smallish Beans, who we were just talking about. You can tell him I'll buy his Minecraft account for 50 billion. Or however much it was. Anyway, I am going to bounce. Smallish Beans is offline. Why is it telling me that he's live then? Let me refresh. Jeez, what is this? This is so unprofessional, Twitch. Just showed me a bunch of channels and like... one of them ain't live? What you doing? Yo, Cleo just started playing The Sims. I'll send you over there. Hope you enjoy. I know a lot of you probably will. Sims is a popular game. Anyway, if you want to go watch Cleo, mess with the... I forget what they're called. Simians? Let's stick around. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. Thank you, everyone.